Welcome to Soweto Kaizer Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Kaizer Chiefs goalkeepers Bruce Bvuma and Ronaldo Liner urged to turn up the heat on Brandon Peterson. He looks like he's too comfortable. Amakasi legend Brian Baloyi has sent a clear message to the club's goalkeeping department, suggesting that the captain has become far too complacent. The former Bafana shot-stopper believes the current number one is lacking the necessary urgency to lead the Glamour Boys backline effectively. Costly errors. Baloyi has raised serious concerns over Brandon Peterson's recent form and attitude. After enjoying a standout 2025-26 campaign, the goalkeeper has struggled for consistency in the early stages of the new season. His costly error against Richards Bay offered another reminder of the vulnerability currently running through the Amakasi rearguard. Baloyi did not shy away from addressing the situation. He suggested that wearing the captain's armband could be giving the experienced goalkeeper a sense of security that he may not necessarily deserve. Baloyi questions Peterson's focus. Chiefs need to come to the party, especially in defense. I'm disappointed in the goalkeeper, Peterson, Baloyi told SoccerBeat. I know he was our best keeper last season, to a point where we were calling for him to be part of the Bafana, but he is not repaying the faith we have in him. He looks too relaxed to me. When you play under the circumstances we are playing today, under those conditions, you have to be vigilant, you have to communicate with the defense. A call for increased competition. The primary concern for Baloyi is the lack of visible pressure being applied to the starting goalkeeper. He insisted that Bruce Bvuma and Ronaldo Liner must do more to challenge the hierarchy. Speaking on the need for a shift in intensity, Baloyi noted. These are the mistakes you don't need to make at the early stages of the season. We know he is the captain, he's our number one, but Liner and Bvuma need to push him. He looks like he's too comfortable and relaxed. Baloyi's critique highlights a broader issue of accountability within the squad. The legend's comments serve as a wake-up call not just for Peterson, but for the entire coaching staff to ensure that no player feels their position is guaranteed regardless of their performance levels on the pitch. Enjoyed this story? Add goal.com as a preferred source on Google to see more of our reporting. Add as preferred source on Google. Most read. 1. Wadu on difficult relationship with Tito, who would have been at the World Cup if he listened to me. 2. Richards Bay vs Kaizer Chiefs preview, kickoff time, TV channel and squad news. 3. Ollie Watkins leaves Aston Villa for €60 million, who pick up a replacement from Chelsea for €76 million. 4. Real Madrid close to sealing African signing. 5. Richards Bay 2-2 Chiefs, investigate Peterson, players are always injured in training, sell the club. 6. How former Kaizer Chiefs striker Bernard Parker can make history next week. TS Galaxy interim coach Bernard Parker will hope to make a piece of Nedbank Cup history when he leads the team in the 2026 final against Durban City at the Peter Mokaba Stadium next Saturday. Parker was placed in caretaker charge of the side after the club parted ways with Adnan Beganovic on Thursday, despite the fact the Bosnian coach had led them to the Nedbank Cup decider. Unless there is a swift permanent appointment, Parker will lead Galaxy in the final and hope to become the first person to win the Nedbank Cup as both a player and a head coach since it was first played in its current guise in 2008. The former Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana striker is no stranger to final glory and already has a special place in Nedbank Cup history. He scored the winning goal for Chiefs in the 2013 decider as they defeated SuperSport United in extra time. It was a special goal too, as he fired the ball into the back of the net from all of 25 yards. He picked up the ball and, as he drove towards the box, shot low into the bottom right corner beyond Ronwen Williams in the SuperSport goal. Parker kept playing until he hung up his boots at TS Galaxy at the end of the 2023-24 season, his 16th season as a professional. He featured in 28 Nedbank Cup games, 21 of them starts, over his career and scored 3 goals. His other strikes came for Chiefs against Lamontville Golden Arrows in 2018 and Chippa United in 2019. He played for Chiefs in the 2019 Nedbank Cup final against, ironically, Galaxy, when the then second-tier side stunned the Amakasi with a 1-0 victory. Parker has therefore tasted both victory and defeat in the final already. Speaking last month, Parker was confident Galaxy could go all the way in the Nedbank Cup this season and that his experience would help the side. TS Galaxy came out victorious in that 2019 final at Moses Mabhida Stadium. It's just the magic of the Nedbank Cup, and surprises will always come up, Parker said. For us, it's about how you deal with the moment and how you manage the game within the moment. Unfortunately, then I was on the losing side, but this time around I want to be on the winning side as a coach, to get the Nedbank Cup winning medal as a coach, which I know is possible and I believe is possible. As far as I remember, only Macbeth Malangu, our centre-back, was part of that squad in 2019. The rest of the guys are fairly new, and they haven't tasted success yet with TS Galaxy. The main importance for us as a club is to make sure that we can repeat history. From my experience as a former player, bringing that to the players will assist a lot. It's also about making sure the senior players take charge of the game, control certain moments and enhance the moments that can help us win the match. Opinion: De Cruz's mixed messages are not helping Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs news today: a Amakasi star defended, De Cruz reeling in pain, transfer updates and more. Recent Kaizer Chiefs news in the last 24 hours, including Kevin Johnson defending Kosingafile Kobo after recent struggles, why De Cruz is disappointed, and more. We're home. Sekikun United, 19H30, FNB Stadium. Free parking for the first 300 Toyotas. Let's go Amakasi Nation, hashtag Toyota Zone, hashtag KC Toyota, hashtag what it means, hashtag Amakasi for life, pic.twitter.com/HMR5VTJED7. Kaizer Chiefs, at Kaizer Chiefs. August 12, 2026. We sat down and discussed what we need to discuss, what we need to improve, what we need to get better at. We looking forward not, only, to Wednesday, hopefully we can turn things back to how we want it to be. Kaizer Chiefs defender Reeve Frosler has called on the team to, pic.twitter.com/LP8V5QTDPC. South Africa Aiden McCarthy's Champions League dream is still alive. Smiling face with heart eyes soccer ball. The former Kaizer Victory Hand Chiefs defender is one step closer to Europe's biggest stage after his Sabah FK side stunned Danish champions AGF Aarhus with a commanding 4-0 home win, progressing 5-2 on aggregate. Fire. Onkobo needs to improve. Former Kaizer Chiefs head coach Kevin Johnson has weighed in on the debate surrounding Kosingafile Onkobo's performance against Golden Arrows. Onkobo missed two crucial opportunities before being substituted in the 62nd as the men in gold and black exited the MTN 8 at the quarterfinal stage at FNB Stadium on Sunday. He just needs to learn to have ice in his veins. Former Kaizer Chiefs head coach Kevin Johnson has weighed in on the debate surrounding Kosingafile Onkobo's performance against Golden Arrows. When I was there at Kaizer Chiefs, I always said, Mshini is a very good player, he just needs to learn to have ice in his veins, especially at the right moment, Johnson tells Kickoff. In such situations on the pitch, you've got to be calm. You have to know what is happening around you, like all the top players like Lionel Messi, Erling, Haaland, Jude Bellingham do when they are in those positions. They know what to do in those conditions. He needs to improve his surroundings in those positions because when he is not on those positions, he makes good passes, he dribbles, but in the scoring areas. He needs to calm himself, and have ice in his blood. He needs to improve his awareness once in goal-scoring positions. He needs to score. He's always shown promising signs. Why De Cruz is disappointed. Kaizer Chiefs head coach Fernando De Cruz has maintained a positive attitude despite his charges suffering first-round elimination in the MTN 8 quarterfinals this past weekend. The Glamour Boys were knocked out of the competition after going down 1-0 to Golden Arrows at FNB Stadium, having made a return to Wafa after a 2-year hiatus. After opening the Betway Premiership with a 3-1 win over rookies Kruger United, the French tactician tasted his first defeat as Chiefs coach. "We wanted to go further in this tournament and we are." How former Kaizer Chiefs striker Bernard Parker can make history next week. TS Galaxy interim coach Bernard Parker will hope to make a piece of Nedbank Cup history when he leads the team in the 2026 final against Durban City at the Peter Mokaba Stadium next Saturday. Parker was placed in caretaker charge of the side after the club parted ways with Adnan Beganovic on Thursday, despite the fact the Bosnian coach had led them to the Nedbank Cup decider.